Consider three lines L1, L2, L3 in the xy plane. If the lines are concurrent, then the value of a plus b plus c equal to p. And if the line y is equals to root 3x cuts the curve x power 4 alpha x square y plus beta xy plus gamma x plus delta y plus 6 equal to 0. Okay, and then value of OA times OB times OC times OD by 12 is. Okay, see, they have given three lines. Okay, so in these three lines, we have to see the relation between A, B, and C. Okay, and if you see these three lines, they're almost similar. Okay, and there is a change in A, B, C, and here also A, B, C only changes there. KY, all are same. Okay, so we have to find A plus B plus C. Okay, and the question is, and this one, if you see this equation, it's a quartic equation or biquadratic equation. So it will have how many roots? It will have four roots. Okay, right. You know that a parabola will be having one turning. Okay, and a cubic equation will have. So parabola is a quadratic equation, and cubic equation is like this. So two turnings will be there, and suppose if you say take three turnings, so it indicates by quadratic equation, by quadratic polynomial. Okay, so here the equation is referring to this one. Okay, maybe the curve is like this or like this. Okay, so there is a line which is intersecting this equation. Okay, so this is the line y is equals to root 3x. Okay, like this it is intersecting. Okay, it is intersecting at 4 points. It is intersecting at 4 points. Let's say A, B, C, and D. Okay, now if I draw the coordinate axis, the origin is O. Now I have to find like OA distance, OA, OB, OC, and OD. Okay, so OA is nothing but the distance of the point A from the origin. So distance of any point from the origin is given by like root over the square of the coordinates of this of that particular point. Suppose if it is OA. Okay, so origin is having 0 0, and A will have x1 y1. Okay, let's say x1 y1. So the OA will be what, root over x1 square plus y1 square. Okay, similarly OB is equals to x2 square plus y2 square. So let's take B is x2 y2, and C x3 y3, and D is x4 y4. So we get OC is equals to x3 plus x3 square plus y3 square, and OD is equals to square root of x4 plus x4 square plus y4 square. Right. So here this line is intersecting the curve, right? Okay, so that line is given by y is equals to root 3x, right? So now I am going to substitute this y equal to root 3x in the given equation, in this equation. Okay, so here it will be x to the power 4 plus alpha x square times y. Y will be like root 3 times x plus beta times x times y. Y is again root 3x plus gamma x plus delta y. So y is root 3x plus 6 equal to 0. So now we got the equation in the form of x. Okay. So x to the power 4 plus. So after multiplying this, we get root 3 alpha x cube plus root 3 beta x square plus gamma x plus root 3 delta x plus 6 equal to 0. Okay, see, here they have given alpha, beta, gamma. Okay, those alpha, gamma, beta. Oh, sorry, this is delta. Okay, this is delta. Okay, here they have given delta. So these are the numbers. These are the numbers. Okay, right. So this equation will have four roots. Okay, generally we take alpha, beta, gamma, delta. Okay, but alpha, beta, gamma are part of this equation, so we can take them as x1, x2, x3, and x4 as the roots. Okay, we can take x1, x2, x3, x4 as the roots. Why I can take x1, x2, x3 are the four roots? So since x is having four values, right? And this line is intersecting the 4 points. Okay, so that 4 points is having x1, y1, x2, y2, x3, y3, x4, y4. So this is a quadratic equation, right? So wherever the line is touching, that x-intercepts are nothing but the roots. Understand? Wherever the line is touching the curve, those x-intercepts are nothing but the roots. Okay, so here x1, x2, x3, x4 are the roots, and yeah, so they are nothing but the x values of the points, 4 points A, B, C, D. Okay, they are the x values of the 4 points. X1, x2, x3 are the roots. Okay, so the same thing we will study in case of quadratic equations, right? Suppose a parabola is intersecting the x-axis. The x-intercept is only the alpha, and here x-intercept is only the beta, isn't it? So here also the same case. So we can take this as x1. This is x2. Okay, they are the roots of the this parabola equation. Same like that, the x-intercepts here, the x-intercepts or x values are the roots. Okay, so from this we get the product of the roots. So product of the roots is x2, x1, x2, x3, x4 is equal to 6. Okay, equal to 6. So we have to compare with ax bar 4, bx cube plus cx plus cx square plus dx plus e is equals to 0. So generally we get the product of the roots is e by a, that is 6 by 1, that is 6. Okay, so we got x1, x2, x3, x4 equal to 6. Okay, right. Next, again he is giving these three lines, right? Yes. So those are the three lines, and they said that the lines are concurrent, and then the value of a plus b plus c be equal to p. Fine. So those three lines are given as ax plus ky minus la minus ma cube equal to 0. This is line 1, and line 2 is ay, sorry, line 2 is bx plus ky minus lb minus mb cube equal to 0, and L3 is Cx plus Ky minus Lc minus Mc cube equal to 0. Okay, so he is saying that these three lines are concurrent lines. Concurrent lines. Okay. Concurrent means they are intersecting at a common point. Okay. And if you see these lines here, we can take these lines as cubic equation in terms of a and this is cubic equation in terms of B. This is cubic equation in terms of C. Okay, I will write that one. The L1, I'm rewriting it as minus MA cube plus AX minus LA plus KY equal to 0. Okay. So minus A MA cube plus A is common. So in the brackets x minus L into A plus KY equal to 0. Okay. So I rearranged the L1 in this form. Okay. Even L2 also we can rearrange similarly. Okay. Just I'm rearranging it like this, minus MB cube plus bx minus lb plus ky is equals to 0. Okay, so minus mb cube, again x minus l is common, times b plus ky equal to 0. Okay, so here I have written the first equation as a cubic equation in terms of a. That means the variable is a. I'm thinking that here the variable is a, like that. And L2, it is also a cubic equation and the variable is b. Okay, everything is same. If you observe properly, everything is same. Like minus m, here a, sorry, kx minus l, ky, this is same. Only the change is this is a and this is a, like that. In place of a, they have kept a b, and here they kept a b, like this. Okay, next, the third one. The third one, I can write it as minus mc cube plus x minus L times C plus ky equals to 0. So the third line is a cubic equation in terms of C. Okay, so see, since it is a cubic equation, definitely it will have roots, right? So what are the roots of the cubic equation? Generally alpha, beta, gamma, right? But here what is given in this one, like a, b and c. Okay, so these three different values can be taken as roots here. Okay, so a plus b plus c are the roots. Okay, or otherwise you replace the equation with any other constant like k, like any other variable k, like minus mk cube plus x minus l times k. Okay, sorry, you use any other variable like a p. Okay, minus mp cube, not p. I have to take another different variable. Uh, Let us take t. You take better. Yeah, minus mt cube t plus ky equal to 0. Okay, so this t is the variable, right? It will have three roots, right? So in place of t I have put a, so that the equation becomes 0, right? And in place of t I have substituted b, so the equation becomes 0. And in place of t I have substituted c, so the equation is becoming 0. So that means a b c are the zeros of the polynomial, or I can take it as the roots, the three roots. Okay, so sum of the three roots is minus x square coefficient divided by uh, the leading coefficient, right? So x square is not there here, so it is 0. So 0 by leading coefficient is what? Negative m. 0 by negative m is 0. So like that we get a plus b plus c is equal to 0. Okay, so it is given by p. P is equals to a plus b plus c, which is 0. Right. So half of the answer is completed. Like C, we found p value now. P plus q is asking. So we found the p value. Actually, p is equal to a plus b plus c. So p value is 0. That's fine. Now, coming to the second part, C. OA. How to find OA? X square plus y1 square. Yeah. Right. See, from this one, you can take. See, the line is touching at 4 points, right? Yeah, so I substituted this root 3x here, right? So this point x1 y1. Okay, when you substitute x1 here, then what is the y value? Y value will be like root 3 x1, isn't it? So that means y1. So like that, this point will become x1 comma root 3 x1, and this will be x2 root 3 x2, and this point x3 comma root 3 x3. This is x4 comma root 3 x4, like that. Okay, so substitute here x1 square plus root 3 x1 square. Then what you will get, if you simplify, this is 3x1 square, x1 square totally 4, x1 square root 4 means 2, root x1 square is x1. Okay, so like that we get 2x1. Okay, that is mod 2x1. See, similarly, we will put y2 as root 3 x2 here. So x2 square plus root 3 x2 whole square, and the final answer is 2x2. And here also the same thing, x3 square plus root 3 x3 square, you will get sorry, mod 2x3. So here also same, we will get a similarly mod 2x4. So what he's asking, q is equals to oa times ob times oc times od divided by 12, that is equal to, so you have to multiply this 4. So on multiplying this 4, 2 into 2 into 2 into 2, 4. Sorry, 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 means like 16. 16 times x1, x2, x3, x4, x4 divided by 12. Okay, so we already got x1, x2, x3, x4 is equal to 6. Okay, right. So this is equal to 16 times 6 divided by 12. Okay, so 16 6 96 divided by 12. 12 1 times 12 8 times. 12 8 times is 96. So Q is equals to 8. So basically what he's asking about P plus Q. Okay, we already found P value as 0 and Q value is 8. The final answer is 0 plus 8, 8. Okay, that is the answer. Thank you.